guys? T Driver Gaming here, bringing you back some more YouTube content. Anyway, guys, tonight we're playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. In the process of building a hot rod here. Anyway, I don't remember exactly what car this is. Yeah, anyway, but yeah, so we got to put an undercarriage in this car. We got to put an engine in. Um, I've already got the wheels and tires for this car. Been doing a little bit of work already before I actually started the stream. But the car is pretty much ready. Already got a paint job on it. A lot of stuff's already been done to the car. It's now the mechanical end of things. The nitty gritties of the mechanic world. So, of course, this car is able to have a V8 engine. As a matter of fact, I don't know why I didn't think of this just a second ago. There we are. Alright, so the Smith and Parker Old Daddy T. That's what we're building. It's a 1965. Now, of course, okay, you see what this car looks like. Granted, we don't have the same color on this car. It's not going back that color. I like the color that I've chose here. Um, Preferably, I wanted to give off that old hot rod vibe. Also, the wheels are not going back on this car either, nor are those tires that car visually shows there. Anyway, the point is, the car is more or less. I'm in the process of building this car, and we're trying to make it look really hot rodish. So I originally bought this car from the junkyard for around, let's see, I think it normally shows how much I paid for the car. Maybe it don't. Let's see. Okay, so I paid a little, almost $6,000 for the car. I am currently in the profits of nearly 4,000 due to what I have done to the car. So that's going to add up really quick here in a minute because not only am I building an engine and putting a drivetrain in it, and all the suspension components and stuff of that nature, but this car is actually going to have a lot of performance upgrades. It's going to be hopped up. So until the very end, we really don't know what we're going to get. Um, but you can see right now, I can literally turn around and sell this car for nearly another 5 grand on top of what I paid for it. So, anyway, let's get into this. Got to buy a bunch of parts here. I've already got a bunch of parts in my list to be bought. So let's get right on into this. Alright, so first things first, let's open the shopping list. What do we start with? A fuel tank, okay. We're starting with the fuel tank, okay. Alright, so of course, can't just get that anywhere. Let's see. Another thing that I love about Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 is if you click on the part in your shopping list, it automatically takes you to the part. Now, granted, you gotta watch what you're doing when it comes to buying the aftermarket parts because sometimes And even with the regular parts, um, sometimes it'll take you to it, but it's not exactly that part. Excuse me, fellas and fellettes. So anyway, but point is, you gotta watch what you're doing here and there. But anyway, so I need this gas tank. All right. We don't pay attention to what I have money wise. It just it's not a good thing to do. So let's not do that. All right. So I don't need this no more. I can clear it from the list. Okay. So I need mufflers, and that is going to be a performance thing. Brake servos. Okay. Let's see. Power steering. Let's go there. Get that. We can do away with that guy. Let's see what else we got here. Radiator. Okay, and I need two of these. Yes. It says I need three of those, but I only need two. And that's one of my mediocre mistakes. Okay, so I do need that too. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Rubber bushings. 8 of those guys. Let's see. Tie rods. Okay. We're slowly getting there, guys. I wish there was a option to buy all. And when you not only an option to buy all, but also an option like maybe you hit the R1 or L1 or R2, L2, what something along those lines that switches it over. Say you want to do OEM, okay, so it buys all OEM parts that you have in your shopping list. If you don't have the, or if you don't want to do OEM and you want to do all the performance upgrades, top notch, it gives you like a setting to have the best of the best in the top notch performance parts, which I really don't think there's different performance parts in the game unless you start fooling with brakes. So, anyway, what I'd like to see is them implement um, a feature or a mechanic into the game to where you actually can switch between OEM or hopped up, the performance end. And of course, for the parts that don't have performance parts, it just goes ahead and buys the OEM parts and knocks it out the park. That way, all you have to do is turn around and reassemble the car or the engine and go from there. So, that is something I would really like to see. Oh, goodness, I can't remember if I bought that. We're going to bite the bullet and say I did. Alright, so I need to get two of these guys. Two of those. have that. These springs and U-bolts, I need 2 of those. 4 smaller rubber bushings. 2 of those. Drum brake cylinder. Okay, yeah, so I just need 1. It says brake shoes. Did we rebuild brake shoes? Really? Hmm. I don't think the other side had brake shoes. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and buy 2. Delightful. I know one side didn't have a brake drum either. Alright, so now we're getting into the more performance and electronical side. So, let's back out of there. Let's go ahead, knock out the electronics. We do need a battery for this car. We're going to have an alternator, but we're not doing one of these alternators. Alright, let's see, what do we got? I need 3 type A's. 2 type C's. 2 type A's. 2 type C's. Type B. And the base. Alright, now. Oh, crap. Let's see. We want to go ahead and get the best brakes I can get for this girl. Let's see. I want to say those are the best ones. So there we go on that. Alright. Now, rear mufflers. We need 2 of those. And 2 mids. Alright, and then baloney. Well, if I can figure it out here, let's see. Looky there. Alright, now I don't feel so stupid no more. Okay. Lord, let's just do this. Okay, so we need the fuel pump. We are going to need a filter. And the rest of it should be carburetors, which we're not doing the engine just yet. So, alright, should have everything minus a few bobs and bits to put it back together. I said that all backwards too. Okay, let's assemble. Play the assembly mode. fuel tank. And I should. Let's. Yay! I wished it was this easy in real life to work on cars. If it was this easy in real life, I think a lot more people would do it. Let's see. Alright, let's go ahead and get these bushings. Bushings. There we go. Let's go ahead and we'll stick the mufflers in. That way we ain't got that little white space back here. Yeah, right over here. Let's go ahead and get the shocks in. Now guys, I can go through and paint a bunch of these miscellaneous parts, such as I can paint the differential, I can paint the springs, the U-bolts, the U-bolt mounting plate, I can paint the shocks, springs, all kinds of stuff. But I don't intend to actually keep this car on this particular mode that I'm playing. So, with that being said, I'm going to fix it up, but I'm going to fix it up for a sale. So, alright. Now we're ready for wheel and tire over here, which I have not put those together yet. Speaking of putting things together, I still gotta assemble the struts for the front of the car. Alright, now I knew there'd be parts that I'd forgotten. Let's see. I'm surprised that car part actually made it. Okay. Let's see. Now, we'll put this knuckle on. Ta-da. Give me the notification. There's him upgraded brakes. Looky there. Ain't that just perfect? so still got to put the strut in, more or less. That's what that is. Alright, let's go over here, build this side. Just enough. Just a glove. Okay. Let's see. Go there. And, oh crap, I should have removed that off the list. Let's do that right there. Right like that. Now then. This car is slowly getting somewhere. It's starting to become a car again. Okay, got some parts to join. Sorry guys, I'm in the process of puffing a vape and trying to operate a controller all at the same time. It's just a pain in the butt sometimes. Alright, now should be able to assemble this front end with at least this part. Voila. Then we go over here. Ta-da. Alright, there's that. Italian brakes. Now you gotta have them brakes or else you're not gonna stop nowhere. Go rolling down the hill, turn into a roly-poly, but guess what? It's gonna hurt. Okay, I need tires. Okay, yeah. I'll put them on here in a minute. Let's knock the engine bay out with the miscellaneous that I have. Okay. Let's knock this on out. Should be ready for the cover, which I need to go and buy. Go back over here to the electricals, and we need a fuse box cover. Now remove that. Alright, now would you just look at it? Alright, now what was it you doing? Okay, we're not going to install the remote or the battery just yet. Gets the brake servo in. So battery and an engine and of course wheels and tires, which I have the wheels and tires. Alright, so we need to mount tires. Install. Alright, they're all the same size except for the tires. there's that. Now I can take that off. Take that off. Go ahead and put another one on. And here, put this on. Back. Take that tire off. Alright. We're getting up. Crap. Alright. I knew it. They'd throw in the trickster on me. I was waiting on the trickster. It should be all. Yeah. Alright, let's put on the tires. Alright, so we need this one. Alright. Yeah, that looks sexy. A lot better looking than the ones that come in today. Alright, how we look? I don't like the way those tires look. Those tires look tiny as all get out. Tiny little tires. But the wheels look tiny too. And they're the same size wheel. I don't understand it, guys. Anyway, it still looks better than it did. It rolled in with daggum wagon wheels on it. And it only had one wagon wheel. It's coming together quite nicely though. Let's see. Let's see, is there something missing outside of the fact that it's missing an engine and any other items? Okay, so air scoop, all that good stuff, alternators, batteries, basically the entire engine. Yep. It's missing the hood and the front right and left fender. I didn't know it had. We'll see. We may put those on there. We'll have to see. I think I actually have the panels for it. I think. I'm not positive on that, guys. Don't beat me up. Let's see. Warehouse inventory. Switch tab. I have a V8 engine block OHV. Let's see. Oh, crap. Let's see. How do you... It's been a minute, y'all. No. Let's see. Oh, I think I have to actually go here. Change warehouse. Warehouse 2. Yes, I actually have the body panels that go on this car in warehouse 2. So, I don't think I have anything. Oh my. I have quite a bit actually. I did not realize I had all this. I have a full, more or less an entire OHV turbo or supercharged engine with a gearbox. Did I buy all this for this car? Oh my, I got bad parts. Why do I have bad parts in this list? Uh, you are gone. We don't have junk parts in my inventory. I don't necessarily know why I have all these bad parts. Is that what this car had? Was it an OHP motor? Let's see. We'll find out. It was. V8 2 carbo HP supercharged. Okay. So, I've got the engine, guys, and a lot of the parts. I did not know I had all this. Alright. Well, uh, no time like the present. Let's, move all these parts into my inventory. Because these are mostly all new parts. And then we'll have to go through and I'll have to see what I have and don't have. So there's that. Alright, now let's see what I have engine wise. I have new valve rods, valve push rods. I got all kinds of new push rods. Bad supercharger. Why did that bad supercharger get put back in my list? Oh, it's because I didn't actually sell it. Well, no better time than now. There's that. So I can actually sell that one. Okay. So it looks like I have most everything to build this car outside of a few miscellaneous. And I do not need. Yeah, I don't need that one. That one can be sold. Alright, so these two parts. Alright. I don't even know why I'm going through all them. I know I've got to have 8 of each. Alright, that should do up all that. Alright, back out of here. We're going right here. Because we need. Okay, so there's no such thing as an upgraded water pump. Or the crankshaft pulley, crankshaft. Oh. Why? Oh. I was about to say. Alright, so we need those. Timing chain. Alright, so all this other stuff is OE parts. Alright. Now, we should be able to install the engine on the stand. You don't have the necessary parts. Bologna. Create an engine. Okay, so we gotta do the OHV supercharged engine. That one right there. Yes. Alright. Now let me mount my parts. See how easy that was? Wait a minute. That didn't look like an upgraded cam. That looks like a basic cam. It is a basic cam. Ah. We do not do basic. If I can avoid it. Alright, we're gonna go back here. We're gonna go right here. And right here. Bada bing. Sad thing is, it's been so long since I played this game. That actually may have been an upgraded cam. Let's see now. We're going to put all this together. Da da da. Okay. That fancy upgraded fire steering pump there. That's that high performance stuff, you know. I knew it was going to let me put that head on there. Wait a minute. It was not upgraded heads. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait. Oh, no, we don't do that. Oh, no, why did I do that? What a dum-dum. Alright, now. I need 2 heads. There's them upgraded heads. Yee, buddy, looky there. Now, yes, folks, if you are an actual mechanic, I do realize that I have not done the bottom of the motor yet. Or if you're familiar with the game, I also realize I have not done the bottom of the motor yet. But I will do it, I promise. But I also have to go through and buy every last one of them bits and bobs for the bottom of it. Because I have to buy the oil pan, I have to buy the rod caps, and I have to buy the crankshaft bearings. So, of course I don't. Do, 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 do. Oh, no, we do not do that. No, no, no. You come back off. Get your rusty, nasty ass off my engine. Alright, so I need that. Get rid of that piece of crap. Okay, so I got about rockers. Let's see, what have I got? Flywheel, clutch plate. I can get them from here. No, I cannot get the flywheel. Okay, what the heck? Well, it helps if I'm in the right thing. And then, okay, so now V8 OHV. OHV. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Ooh, and I'm gonna have to buy valve covers too. I am. I have a feeling it's those right there, like that. Oh crap! Where's the other one? I'm blind. I need A and B. Okay. Let's see what else. Oh, I'm gonna have to have a radiator fan. Oil pan. I gotta have two of those, but I ain't doing them for this engine is getting all performance. Anything performance I can do. I believe it's like 18. No, it's 16. Alright, and I need that belt, that belt, and I'm also going to need the serpentine for the supercharger. Alright, now, and you know what I didn't do? I didn't buy rod caps. V8 OHV. Let's see. I need 8 of them. And then I need the crankshaft bearings. Crank bearings, or do they call them crankcaps? That's a good question. Crankshaft bearing caps, that's what they call them, okay. And I think this motor needs 3 or 4. I'm going to say 4. Probably only needs 3, to be honest. Alright, now let's continue assembly. Let's go ahead and knock this out. Wish I could get an upgraded clutch release. Yeah, that thing. So one thing I will say, guys, if you're not very familiar with building engines, I will say this game is fairly realistic in a way, with the amount of, or with how far it goes in depth with parts. But I will say, um, it's not spot on, but it does give a good general idea, I guess. But I mean, there is a lot more that goes into building an engine. You got torque specs, you've got different little odds and ends you've got to put in place, timing, like this. Okay, so you got this distributor here. Um, you've actually got to set the distributor in time. There is actually markings on the cam and cam gears and stuff inside the housing that I put on behind this water pump. There is actually markings that line up to show you on some cars, uh, that show you top dead center, or basically, okay, scratch that. There are vehicles that have markings to be able to set them in time, and then you have basically this kind of engine here, which you can figure out how to set it yourself But if you're working on an engine that you're not tearing apart or whatever, figure out which cylinder is number one on your engine. Say you're working on doing one of these revivals, like a lot of these people are doing on YouTube nowadays. You know, they're doing it, these will it start videos and stuff. And basically, when it gets to the timing thing, always make sure that number one cylinder is top dead center. The easiest way to figure this out is if you don't have all the fancy tools, stick a screwdriver, pop out the spark plug for number one, and stick a screwdriver in there. Now, if you stick it in there and you can't, you're not sure, whatever, just go ahead and turn that motor over by, uh, you know, a good handy ratchet or breaker bar, putting it on the crankshaft bolt, and just turn that motor over until that screwdriver raises up. And if you feel it starting to drop, stop. If you feel that screwdriver starting to drop back down, stop turning that engine over. At that point, you should be top dead center, and you can then go from there, adjusting your timing with your distributor, and hopefully get to the point of where more or less you get to the point where you're solving the issues, or you're coming up on, okay, I know this is done, so this isn't the problem. You move on. If so, hopefully that's a little helpful tip for you guys, because don't get me wrong, you look at this and you look at an actual engine, I can imagine there's a lot of people that think, okay, this is how you build an engine. Yes and no. There's like I said, there's a lot more that goes into building an engine, guys. So definitely, you know, if you're gonna build an engine, guys, definitely have somebody there that'll, yeah, somebody who's got experience, and make sure it's not just hearsay experience. Make sure they're not making up a story saying, "Oh yeah, I know how to build an engine. I built this and I built that and blah 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 blah." Now, guys, most of the time, if they're a young kid in school and they pop out and they're saying, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, I built this motor for my car and I blew it up on the first run, but yeah, I know how to build engines." Guys, don't go with those guys. Don't go with that guy or that girl, whatever, having them help you build an engine. One, they probably ain't built an engine. They're just trying to sound cool or trying to one up everybody. Or two, if not both, well, okay, take that back. Still, instead of it being uh, number two reason as to why not to go with this person is, okay, if they did build an engine, and they blew it up, uh, technically you don't want that person working on your engine either, because who's to say that they don't help you build your engine and the same thing turns around and happens to yours. And if you're actually building a performance motor, guys, you don't want to do that. This is just little heads up, as if you didn't already know. There's more reason there. So now I went and bought all these dadgum rocker arms. Oh, I bought it for the CGM motor. Daggone it. Alright, the heck with it. Come on, get back up here now. You don't have the necessary part. Power steering. How do I not have that belt? Did I not buy the right? Oh my God, bless America. It looks like that belt is correct, but the other one wasn't. Why do I have so many push rods? Yeah, I've already put them all in, okay. Alright, let's rotate the engine. That's not the way I wanted to rotate it. Alright, let's put these bearing caps on. We'll button up the bottom end of this motor at least. I knew it. I only needed 3 of them stupid crankshaft bearings. Oh well, it don't hurt to have extra. Alright, now I can put the oil pan on. If only it was really 6 bolts to put an oil pan on. Oh, goodness. But then again, probably have all kinds of leaks and everything else, and it wouldn't be good. Alright, I can go ahead and put you on. Okay. Now, let's get that, and that. Alright. Rocker arms. Need a heck of a lot more than 2. Pretty sure it's 16 rocker arms. Watch it be off somehow. Okay. Air filters. Of course not. This is what always happens to me. Okay, so I don't need none of that. Any of that. The glow plug. I am gonna need. Pretty sure it's this one. It's gotta be that one. Ain't no other one on there. So, that one. I ain't gonna fool with getting the wires just yet. Let's see. Alright, there's that. I need two of those. Let's see. The blower should be out here too. I guess not. It must be all the way back at the beginning somewhere. With the rest of the air filters. Oh. Well, fine. I'll find it when I get to it then, I guess. Can't believe I can't find that darn part. And I gotta have clips too. This takes so long. Let's see. Do 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 do. Now, wow, actually bought something and done something right for once. Alright. Go back over here. Let's get these done. Oh, crap. Alright, so now let's get the clips and the plug wires, and then we can build the top of the motor, finish it off, which is literally carbs and a couple of little knickknacks. That'll be finished. Alright. Actually, you know what? Why not? Let's go ahead and get it done out of the way. There we go. Now then. Let's see. What do we got? I thought I'd already bought that. Let's see. Ignition wires. And we need... Are you kidding me? Is this it trying to give it to me? Crap. Alright. So I need 2 of those. And that beautiful baby right there. Let's put them goofy wires on. Okay, there's clip number 1 and clip number 2. Engine should be fully, let's see. Alright, so I can sell that. I can also sell that. Should have the correct starter. Drive shaft and a battery. Okay. We do not want to unmount. Photoshopping options. Nope, nope. Take engine off. Stand. Okay, now we're going to use you and install this wonderful engine. See, looky there. Such beauty. A shame it sits so far down in there. It's disappointing. But anyway. Let's see, we gotta put oil in this engine. Where? Oh, where? And now. Let's see. We gotta put coolant in here. our steering fluid in. Brake fluid. Gotta put the brake fluid in. Now we can put the battery in here. See that wonderful thing right there? Alright. Now let's go underneath. Alright. Now, see? Pretty cool. Oh, why you got me all the way back there in the back 40? Starter? Oh, yay! And drive shaft. Crap. I think that shall be it, minus putting the body panels on this car. Let's double check. Car stats. The puzzle pieces. Everything is there except for the hood and the fenders. Alright. Let's go grab those pieces. They were in warehouse number 2. Alright, let's go put them on it. So it looks as if it should. Assemble. Such a crying shame that engine gets hit like that. Alright. Now guys and gals and horses and pigs and whatever else is out there watching me, if anyone, let's send her outside. Actually, better yet, we gotta move her over to the test path. She's gotta be tested, because everything's gotta be adjusted, and I can guarantee you that. Let's see, it's been a minute since I've been in here, so okay. Alright, there's that headlight. Should be it on that. Wheel alignments. Alright, so now she's all aligned and all that good stuff. Yes. Everything tested out clear. Right. Now, send it over here to Dyno. And we gotta adjust the carbs. Bada bing, there's that one. Apply. Alright, now we set this one. Bada bing. Now, she should be able to run. Let's see, wait a minute. We're going to give her a fifth gear. Make her 5-speed. Apply. Alright. We're going to do you about right. The 251 range. Oh. Here we go. So not bad, guys. Alright, so we started off with a stock OHV V8 engine, dual carb supercharged, puts out 290 horsepower factory and 409 foot-pounds. So we measured 575 horses at 795 foot-pounds. And we gained 286 horsepower. It's a 99% increase with a 386 foot-pounds increase at a 95% increase. So, not bad. Now, what everybody is most likely going to be interested in. What is this car worth? With all the performance upgrades, the wheels, the tires, because we didn't go back with what it, you know, is original. We didn't go with the original color, all that good stuff. But everything is pretty much how it should be at this point. Since I have went through it, everything is 100%. The engine has been tested, tuned, along with the transmission. Um, so we've gotten quite a bit, you know, that adds up really quickly. And we put in all the performance goodies we could put into it without legitly going and painting them and prettying them up and turning around. And there is another thing you can do, but I don't have enough scrap to do it. Now I do have a sandbox feature that I have got a cheat on that allows me to do pretty much anything I want to do, um, which gives me a lot of scrap. And I can't remember exactly what it cost per piece, and I don't know if each piece has got a different amount or what, but you are able to take scrap pieces and improve most all the parts for the car, um, somehow, some way. But anyway, I did not do all that because you literally see I have 563 pieces of scrap, and let's just be honest, that is not enough for me to be able to literally upgrade every little piece on this car. So, anyway, for the reveal that everybody is wanting, car status, car summary. Now, I bought this car for just under 6 grand. Now, you all seen when it was nothing but a chassis and a frame, it was going for almost 10 grand with no suspension, no tires, no engine, no nothing except for, the basics, and it did have interior and bits like that. But it was going for almost 10 grand in sale value with pretty much nothing. I profited from my purchase 86,000, nearly $87,000 in profit. And this car is going to sell for almost $93,000 just because of what I've done to it. The performance upgrades costed around 31 grand. The body being basically perfect, almost almost 11 grand just because the body is in the shape it's in. Then your basic parts and stuff got another nearly $29,000 just in that, or credits, shall I say. So, and then the condition bonus, you know, which is giving us another 21,000 basically, you know, for the condition of the car. So, this car is selling for just under $100,000. So, not a bad way to make money. I'm going to be honest, guys. This is an easy money making method on the game. The hardest part is getting enough money up to literally turn around and do what I just done. Um, because you really got to work at it. Um, as far as I know, the whole thing with buying cars from the junkyard or even the auction and stuff like that, as long as you're buying the junk cars, you're not buying the ones that actually are running and ready to roll with a few minor modifications to be fixed. Uh, if the car's got dirt on it or anything, you can turn around, wash the car, clean it up a little bit, heck, maybe even top the fluids off. Some of the cars that I have bought from the junkyard, very few come from the junkyard ready to roll. Most of them, actually, I don't think I've had one that's come from the junkyard that doesn't take much at all to fix. Uh, they usually all take quite a bit to get fixed up and going. Um, but if you go to the auction or whatever, and you do the used cars, sometimes those cars do run. They won't run right off the bat when you get them. They might need a few little odds and ends, you know, to make them run. A few $100s, you can turn around and make the car run, and that alone will improve the value of the car. And if you wanted to go around, say you just wanted to clean the car up, get it running, and then turn around and, once you get it running, assuming that it's not a car that's got a damaged engine, um, so you get it running, you turn around, you wash it up, maybe take it in, repair the body on it, maybe do some replacing the panels or repairing the panels, whatever you want to do on that, and get it to where it's drivable. Basically, you go through the suspension and drivetrain and you make sure everything's there to make that car drive. And if there's any red parts, you're ripping them out of there and you're just going ahead and putting new parts in it and replacing, and you're giving a bare minimum of what you're putting back out. You can make a fairly decent profit doing that. Heck, honestly, you can just buy a junk car from the junkyard, wash it up, do a few little odds and ends to it. Don't go crazy on it, but wash it, detail it, you know, spend a little bit of money, you know, to clean it and detail it, or heck, I don't even think it costs money to do that, but um, you can turn around and make a large profit out of a pile of junk. You can, I think some of these cars that I have bought in the past from the junkyard, I paid $2,000 to $3,000 for a junk car, for example. Bring it back to my garage, wash it, detail the interior, and maybe throw a couple odds and ends on the car. If you're one of those people who go to the junkyard and pick up all kind of scraps bits, or go to the barn finds on here, um, you come across miscellaneous parts for all kinds of different stuff. So say you have these parts laying around, these spare parts. You can throw these spare parts on it. It don't matter if they match or not. If they match, it's a perk. But say you got spare parts laying around for a car, and you know you ain't gonna use them because they're damaged or whatever, and you don't really feel like repairing them. Throw them on the car, sell the car. You can turn around and make $1,000, $1,500 or more off of just a junk car being cleaned up and a few little odds and ends done to it. You can turn around and make 1,000 or more profit just to do that. So if you think about it, you're going to the junkyard and you're keeping a boundary of what you're spending, but you work your way up. Point is, it's easy to make money if you use your mind. So anyway, you see what I got. A little over $1,200,000, and I'm getting ready to get nearly another 100,000. I don't remember what we started off at before I started working on that car. I really couldn't tell you, but all I know is I still see increase in my credits in the game every time I build one of them cars or a car. I have got to the point to where I basically consider myself a restoration shop, not a mechanic shop in this game. Because I turn around and I'll buy a scrap car, something that's a pile of junk, and I'll bring it back to my garage, throw it in there, and go to town on it. It's like we literally this car here, this car, all the bits and bobs on the outside, and I think even the interior. I think I replaced the interior. Let's see. Yes, the interior and body panels of this car are perfect. And I think I've redone all the wheels, I think. Maybe. No. Anyway. So the suspension, drivetrain, all that stuff in this car has to be done. But the engine and stuff like, or not engine, but the body panels, windows, interior, stuff of that nature is all top notch. See this car here? I see that fuse box is uncovered. So my first thing is check it. Okay, so it's ready for the cover, which means there's nothing missing except for a cover. Okay, so this car needs a power steering reservoir, windshield washer reservoir, a radiator, a brake booster. It does need some exhaust bits. It needs a fuel sending unit and a valve cover, it looks like. Oh, and a battery. And a battery, header, one spark plug, it looks like, which means it's going to need plug wires and the clips. Let's see. I tell you what, guys, I have a feeling this car might actually run. Even though that engine looks like pure dog crap. I'm not gonna lie, that motor looks like junk. But I have a feeling this car will run. So we're gonna do this, guys. I'm gonna show you my methods for getting this car to run. If it will even run. So, first things first. We are not building a hot rod at the moment. We are getting it to run. So, with that being said, let's get on into it here. We need okay. You know what? Why didn't I just do this? Uh, uh, uh. Now, you don't have to have the entire exhaust assembled, guys. But if you do, that's great. Let's see. Now, that all being said, the real question is, what's the bottom of this engine look like? Oh, got an oil pan. Do I have an oil filter? I do. Okay, good. Good, good. So, got all the basic necessities that this car needs to be able to fire up, except for a few. Oh, crap. Alright, so now go down here to the electronics, and of course it's not in there. Why is it not? Battery, spark plug. I think I've done it wrong. I think it is. Yep, yep. That's where I was under the engine. Alright, so we have everything to assemble this engine to get it back to where it will be able to run, if it's going to run. minus plug wires. Forgot about those, but couldn't do nothing anyway because I had to have. Wait. Okay. Now for all these new bits and bobs that I'm putting in here, um, I will for sure is it really not gonna let me reach back here to that? It wouldn't. Alright, so I think minus the fuse box cover and the plug wires, which we are fixing to get. Which plug wires are going to be under the electronics goofiness. Alright. Let's put a little fluid in there. Alright. Really don't need this or the brakes. So the question is, guys, alright, move this car outside. Bay 1. So, what everybody is going to want to know. Now, granted, yes, guys, when I went through repairing this car up without actually going in depth, I did have to replace body panels and stuff on the car, and I done some upgrades because I think this is actually a car that I may keep. Not positive, but anyway, I did add the scoop hood on this car because it will have the OHV double carb on it, supercharged uh, dual carburetor engine that we just built for the last car. So something's missing. I don't think that was what it is either. Maybe there's heavy damage in that engine. Let's see. What do we got here? Okay. Let's see. Is that motor really locked up or something? Okay, wait a minute. Let's get in here. We're just gonna... I guess we're gonna treat it as if it's a finished product. Now I can leave this in here when I go to take it apart. I don't have to take this back out. Okay, let's see. The starter looks good. Maybe because I don't have that curve up piece right there for the exhaust. It's gotta be. It's gotta be because of that, probably. Oh, crap. Let's try. Access from under the car on the lift. Crap. So it's gotta go back in the daggone garage. First of all, let's just see. No. Moving on to the lift. I hate that I have to keep moving the car in and out just to fidget with it. I guess this will let us know. Well, I mean, that engine block looks like toast, but I mean, is there something missing? Let's see. Shouldn't have anything. Oh. Oh, that's just parts that I haven't inspected yet. Alright, so with that being said, is this motor really locked up? Or is it just not going to let me crank it due to... Let's get that at least. Alright, now let's try... Move you outside. Let's see what happens. It ain't gonna start. Well, kind of sucks. Because at this point, this car definitely has to have an engine. Crap. Alright, slot one, lift one. Alright, now, my garage. Parking? I do have a couple. I don't think those are. Let's see. Racetrack, car auction, junkyard, car salon, barn, car auction. Alright, so guys, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Especially the car auction, you can pick up some cars that will run. Every now and then you get a car that's toast and it ain't gonna do nothing for you. But let's see. Preferably a car that we haven't worked on that I'll probably end up doing in the stream. Let's see. I could do a truck. Let's see. Or I could do a Ferrari or a Viper. I think we're going to do something a little more modern, I guess. Let's see. Let's see. I think we might do this, guys. Let's just see what it looks like first of all. Ooh, see? Looky there. Rough. Rough. Now, looks to be missing only one tire. One wheel and tire. Very dirty. Needs windows, doors, seats. Well, it needs the entire interior. Wish I could see that dadgum engine. Because carbs are shot, or the air intakes are shot. I'm gonna buy this car, guys. Come on now. Give me the car. So I have learned, guys, with the DLC cars, for whatever reason, the game doesn't boot them way up in price. Um, so you can usually get these DLC cars fairly cheap. Um, like that one right there, I literally just paid 5,000 for, and now I have had the cars that actually come in the game go up to like 20 and 30 and 40 grand. It's kind of silly, but you would think for a car like this, the GT40, you would think that'd be like a 40, $50,000 car. So you would think the bid would continue up to about that. But as you see, I just bought that car for 5,000, a little over $5,000. So send it to the garage. Now, let's see. You know what? We'll do this little booger. It's simple. Alright, so we're missing two headlights, a door, and a window. We're missing a seat, a steering wheel. Looks like the back seat possibly is missing. Back window's gone. Tail lights are gone. But it looks like all the wheels are there. Yes, all the wheels are there. Engine is mostly there. I mean, yeah. So, oh, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm buying this car. Let's see, what else have we got? I've been wanting to find one of these in a diesel. Let's see, so fender, headlights, windows, seat, trunk lid, rear bumper. And it looks like everything's there to be able to put a wheel back on it. Except for maybe the wheel hub. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that engine's gone. Yeah, that engine ain't nothing, guys. Starting off at 800 bucks. I don't know about that, guys. I mean, there's actually quite a bit to do to this. It'd be a nice car, once it's all said and done, but that engine, it's missing a lot. I don't know about that one. I think I'm gonna have to skip on that one, guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to skip on that car. Let's see. Cat wide body. Oh, looky there, got a Hell Kitty. Oh, the Hell Kitty got quite a bit of stuff in there too. Looks like it's for the most part fully assembled. Missing a few little things here and there, nothing crazy. Okay, so guys, I think this is going to be the perfect one right here to show you all what I'm talking about. Um, Jesus, somebody really wants the Hell Kitty. Alright, now we're going to go back to the garage. We got a good selection of cars. I honestly don't remember how many I bought, guys. All I know is I spent way more than I probably should have. Alright. Okay, so I guess I only bought 3 cars because it didn't put one in here. So now let's remove this clamshell. How bad is that motor? I know that transmission's gone, and I'm pretty sure that motor's gone too. Fuel tank's gone. Fuel tanks are gone. That battery's shot. Yeah. Looks like for the most part everything's here, but it's just yeah, that car needs a lot of loving. What are we missing? Poor little motor. Sad thing is, that little motor might even run. Alright, so just for example, guys, I'm pretty sure this car is going to run with a few minor little things to be done. This car has only got 39,000 miles on it. Of course, it ranges in different colors. Let's see. Of course, it's got the 6.2 Hemi measuring in at 707 horsepower. That's 650 foot-pounds. Alright. So, we are currently negative in our profits. Now, I bought the car for $61,962. Might as well say $6,200 or $62,000. I bought this car. Alright. Now, with that being said, we're going to send it back to the car wash, which I am going to be able to wash the car. Alright, so now we get to see what the car actually looks like. Its overall state on the exterior. Now, just to show you, if I'm not mistaken, that Prophet has already gained a little. So, now, the detail of the interior. Already close to regaining what I paid for this car. We're just a little shy. But my guess is this car will not start as is. Just wild guess. So, you get this notification, guys. There is no oil in the engine. With that being said, we both know adding oil to this engine is no real big problem. But I do have one problem. Where the heck is the battery? Where's your battery go? Because I do not see the battery for this car. It's gotta be in some weird location. In the trunk. Of course it is. Alright. So that being said, now it didn't take nothing to add that little bit of oil. Right, guys? Now I got plenty of coolant. The ECU's in here. We're going to go back here. Back here. Take out the battery. Go in here. Where's my battery charger? Right there. The battery is at 68. Now that battery is fully charged. Now, guys, as you see, as I said, buying them from the car auction, the used car auction, and when you go into it, it pops up two different options. You want to go to the right. Some of your cars that you bring back will fire up. Typically, it's the newer style cars that fire right up with little to no work. Um, Sometimes you might get this guy. But, alright, I told you guys I was going to do the little short tutorial showing you, you know, the money. Alright, so I bought the car for just under 62 grand. Now, the last time we looked, after washing the exterior and detailing the interior, we had gotten out of the negative profit range and made it to around 900 and something in the negatives. Well, with this car, it can't help. But as you see, every little thing counts. And I can do, let's see, send the car into the garage. Now, let's see, where's my welder? For 1,250 credits. Alright, we look a lot better. That drastically improves the profit. But yet, at this point, we're only making 264 profit credits. So yes, that's not a lot. But when you consider this car has a lot of panels that can be reworked. Let's see. Well, it helps to go to the right table. Alright. Now let's reinstall these parts because we literally just repaired them. Didn't think so. Okay. So now, what are we at now on this car? Just for that. Alright, guys, and I don't know what that cost to me to spend that little bit of time to sit there and repair those panels. But whatever it was, I promise you, we're already in the profit margin for no more than what we've done. And we're going to make $3,397 in profit. I could literally turn around and sell this car right now just to make a $3,000 profit. Is it really worth it to me? To me, no. But for somebody who's just starting off and is trying to get up the ladder to where they can afford to buy numerous cars at a time and fix them up over a period of time, perfect. You know, it's a quick sell, a quick fix. And if you really want to go the extra mile, hell. Let's see what we got. We need body tuning, body work, body tuning. Let's see, do I have anything for the Hell Kitty right here? No. Hell Kitty does not have anything there. Alright, so we need a bumper. We need all the windows. Alright, let's rip panels off. Stuff that don't need to be on here at the moment. Okay. Now, we turn around, install the trunk lid, bumper, new tail lights, the new rear windshield, quarter glass, mirror, fender, windshield, front bumper, headlight, headlight, and then alright, so there's that. And without putting a plate on it, what are we at? Now, guys, I spent, we'll say, the better half of, wait a minute, we'll say the better half of probably, oh, there's a lot in there. We'll just say I spent 15 grand. Alright, I don't know that that's actual right. I'm not going to sit here and actually go and do all the math. Actually, no, we won't go that high. We'll say I spent $12,000. All right, 19,000 in profit already, guys, for no more than what I've done. Now, granted, yes, I know I probably spent 12,000 just to get all those panels, but I can turn around and I can build this entire car. You all seen what that old hot rod sold for? Now I can already tell you this car is going to sell for no more than what I've done to it and everything, and it already to be at a sale value of 81 grand. There's nothing really done to this car. Yeah, I've went through and I bought all the body panels and all the new windows and headlights and taillights and stuff like that. But I still have interior. I still have paint match. I still have pulling the motor out and pulling the drivetrain and hopping everything up, upgrading everything with performance parts, new wheels, new tires. Maybe not new wheels, but at least new tires, and repairing the wheels that are on it. Actually, I don't know, I might do a different wheel. It just depends on what I come across. But point is, for no more than what I've done, this car is already at $81,000 resale. And I paid 61, almost 60, or around 61 to 62,000 for the car. And for no more than what I've done, it's already at a sale value of 81. This car runs. Yes, it looks horrible in here. Everything in here looks horrible. But this car does run. So, this is a running car. And you know, we hadn't really tried fooling with these cars. Who's to say that these cars won't run? We don't know. You know. Let's see. What would it take to get this car back tippy top shape? Does it already have a fuel pump in it? It does. So this car's already got a fuel pump. Oil pan's there. Engine's all there. Looks to be anyway. And it's not giving me anything. Alright. Take that out. This should be wiper. Power steering. Let's go ahead. We'll top off. We'll top off radiator. Alright. Let's just see what happens. Got 100% battery. Alright, let's see if she runs. She don't have a steering wheel. Oh, well, there's something else wrong with her. There's something a lot more than that wrong. First of all, wash station. Oh, wash. Alright, so pretty rough. Pretty rough, pretty rough. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Alright. So there's definitely a lot more going on than what we can see, but we're going to send it into the garage real quick. Go over here to the welder. Move lift to. Repair. Alright. Now we got a better idea of what's going on. I'm pretty certain it's the engine. I mean, that engine just doesn't look healthy at all. So, definitely an engine job. Just like that one. Alright. Then we're going to take this one. We're going to send it to the wash. I'll actually get to see what this car looks like. Oh. Not bad, not bad. Alright. So this car is in definite need of attention. Let's sit you in the garage. This car may be the next car to get worked on, actually. Okay. I fixed a lot. But at the same time, it didn't. Alright, pop that off. Alright, yeah, we got a lot of love to give to this car. It is in definite need of love. Let's try repairing these body panels. Oh, shoot. Of course. None of them are repairable. Alright then. Looks like we need that. Don't look like there is any of those in the list. Although there is that car. Alright. So, regular car parts. Now, do 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 do. I can't get in there to that one. Oh, is that all the items? Didn't think that was it. It's everything I bought. Alright, alright. Fair enough. And I would definitely be downsizing those tires, especially for the front. I've never liked oversized tires in the front. Anyway, let's see. Alright, first things first. Take you out of there. Electronic compression. Uh, relays. Oh my god. I wonder if that's what's wrong with the other car. Because if them relays and stuff are that bad, it won't start. H. Bibble. Don't have an OBD2 scanner. Let's see. Fuel tank. Okay, let's go ahead and knock these out. Cooling. It's in rough shape. Let's go ahead and do the electrodes on this car. Okay, relay type A. Which one? That one. Let's see, we're going to go to electrodes. We're going to get that relay. We're just going to see. If this car starts, I swear. Nope. That motor is puttered out. Let's see. Yeah. That right there is why it won't start. rocker arms don't help, but these that are red are the reason why it won't start. The connecting rod and the piston ring. And then let's see, what else have we got? Fuel pressure test. I don't think, no, I didn't know better than that. Alright, so, yeah, it's engine overhaul. What about you? You wouldn't start. Electronics. I have a feeling we're going to run into the same problem. Alternator, relays. Yeah, that's going to have something to do with it for sure. Where's the fuse box? Okay. One, two. All your money. Oh, yeah? You're welcome. Hmm. Damn. Quick way to cover it up there. Sending it right now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh hell. Damn. Uh, alright. Take it easy, alright? Imagine that. Right? Shoot, yeah. Sounds like a winner to me. Alright, bub. Don't work too hard. Alright. I don't think I really care for those. I've always been a fan of the pop-ups. Alright, so now we got the pop-up headlights. Alright. Oh, goodness. Sorry, folks. Right. So that girl's all the way put together with all its new components. Put this battery on charge for a second. I know this car ain't gonna start. Let's see. Let's move all this to warehouse 6. Everything's there to put it back together. It's just a bunch of new parts. Right. I could send it to the paint shop. I could. But then again, let's see. a drip. But at least it doesn't go against me. Oh, goodness. I really just realized. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, guys, uh, hopefully you enjoyed the content tonight. Um, Hopefully it may have been helpful, or whatever the case may be. Um, Hopefully somehow um, it worked out that you actually enjoyed this. So if you did, please like, subscribe, and share. And anyway, guys, with that being said, I'm gonna call it a night, and I'm gonna fidget with this stuff myself for a little while because I've got a horrible memory. And anyway, so I will be back around. But anyway, guys, this is T Driver Gaming, and I am out.